What's up, everybody? My name is BBKDRAGOON. It is time for another grand Halo adventure. On the gameplay portion, we're starting off today with, well, MCC, and a lot of people quit out. All the games I got were, like, people quitting out or my team quitting out. This is one of those cases. Dude, cold storage is so fun on Halo 3. I'm bummed it turned into a 4v1, but I picked a gameplay out of the vault, something that I posted back in 2012. Not a lot of you had seen. Halo 3 free-for-all perfection that totally fits the story that I want to share with you today. By the way, ODST and Relic are probably coming in April. We had an update from Dan Ayub, the main man for the Master Chief Collection, who we haven't heard any word from since MCC's launch, for probably obvious reasons. Legally, he probably wasn't able to say a whole lot, and he was probably working to the bone to try and get this thing fixed, or getting yelled at, or I don't know what it is. But our next content update for the Master Chief Collection will be arriving in April, which is like 2 weeks away, by the way. So, it's not long, okay? It's coming up pretty soon. It's crazy to think that April's almost here. So, this gameplay today, the reason it fits is, it ties in with my story. At the time this was being played, I was streaming and playing a lot of Halo 3 leading up to Halo 4. Halo 4 was going to be coming out in November. I was at university at the time. I'm currently graduated. I graduated from university last May. And that's the backbone of what I want to talk today about. I was super excited for Halo 4. It's October. Played a bunch of Halo 3, streamed a bunch of Halo 3. There was this hype, there was this nice passion that was inside. I was treating each game like it was practice, getting ready to go. Now, if you've been a follower of my channel for a while, you'll know university was one of the hardest times in my young life of 20-some-odd years. 24 to be precise, now that I'm dating myself on this video. Anyway, school wasn't a fit. I went to school for film, and I grew up working in high school in TV and video. Now, there's a huge difference between a TV and video degree and a film degree. In TV and video school, you spend a lot of time with equipment, learning about lighting, setups, and you learn a lot of the practical business sides of video, whereas film school is, why was the window left open in shot 37? What metaphor of self-discovery does it convey to the viewer? A lot of history and a lot of narrative. It's almost like an English degree more than it is about video. And it's learning how to fund your independent short film and live off of ramen and stuff like that. But it was a hard program, that's the thing, and it was a huge time commitment, and I really didn't enjoy it all that much. And so to be spending like 95% of your time doing stuff that you weren't super into was hard, and you could work yourself into a negative place very quickly, which I did. When I say a time commitment, I'll give you this example. If you're an economic major, you take a class that's 3 credit hours. That means you go to class 3 times a week, 1 hour per class. It's not how it works in film. You go to class for a 3 credit hour class in the film world 9 hours a week, because there are 3.5 hour screenings associated with each class, which is absurd. Because you're in class, I kid you not, from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I had that for the last 2 years of school, 9 a.m., 10 p.m., Monday through Friday, homework, and going to bed at like 2, 3 a.m. It was horrible. My mental space was so ripped. It was so messed up, day in and day out. Halo was this cool thing that I could do from like 11 to 2 in the morning, and it was more than just a game for me. It became this medium in which I could communicate with a larger group of people who were super hyped and excited about Halo. Now, convention season is approaching, and there's a lot of promotion that's going to be happening for Halo 5 and Microsoft and 343 and a bunch of YouTubers. Is it a disappointment that MCC played out as it did? Yes, it did. But I choose not to occupy a negative space. I choose not to pick up my pitchfork. It can really transform your attitude and your everyday outlook if you choose to pick an attitude regardless of your circumstances. Does it change, like, everything overnight? No, it totally doesn't. But I mean, look, I choose not to occupy a negative space. And that's what I got to say today. If you knew what thing I was talking about, great. If you didn't, no worries. Hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next time on The Grand Adventure. There's tons of oh, here it is, the business. That's the business. I see tons of people in MCC matchmaking who have the HCS Pro symbol, and I'm like, you're not a pro. And I don't think they're, maybe they are, but I don't think so. But anyway, my